Hey, what's up? It's Hobart. Welcome to Android University, and this is the latest from Beanstown 106. We're talking about JellyBeans, build number 4 for the Verizon Samsung Galaxy S3. Now, not too much has changed as far as look and feel, except for it is based off a brand new leak from Open Your Eyes. It's a Verizon leak that had all the bloatware and everything in it, and he took that from Scott from over at Scott's ROMs. Want to thank him too, by the way. And well, basically took JellyBeans and laid it over it, rebased it, and now we've got build number 4, which is smoother and faster than ever. Let's go and check out the changelog real quick. He did change everything over to BLK1. He took out the 4.2 camera and clock, fixed the lock screen weather bug, updated the ad blocking host file, fixed that non-fading ringtone mod. He added back the factory test app. The reason why is he thinks that might have been the problem with the Android OS or the system drain, so he added that back, and it seems to be pretty good so far. And removed Verizon's remote support, updated Dropbox Maps, Super SU, and keys. So a few things he did, but mainly it's based off the new leak. We'll go to the settings menu here. Don't forget you can download the new resource power management or RPM zip file and the new radio for the K1, and you can flash it along with this ROM. Those are separate things. It will not do it on its own, so just keep that in mind. We are on Android 4.1.1. We are running the stock kernel. Do not have source code yet for the kernel. I know the KT kernel I think works pretty good, but again, we don't have that source code, and until we do, it's not going to be perfect. Beans build number 4 by Beanstown 106. Want to thank him for doing it to JellyBean here and basing it off the K1. Want to thank Scott over at Scott's ROMs for helping us leak that thing out, and of course Open Your Eyes, the guy who's helping us with these leaks from Verizon. So looking at the menu here, everything is looking good as normal. No color, of course. The Beans likes to make it look as AOSP as possible, so it's not going to have the color that you're going to see in some of the other TouchWiz stock TouchWiz ROMs. Nothing wrong with it, just a different preference. I wanted to show you something. Last night I actually charged this up. I went to bed with it at about 89%. Woke up this morning and I had was 82%. So I lost 7% in the overnights, and I have been playing with it here for a little while. But Android systems at 16%, OS at 11%. So it's not draining it. My screen, of course, at 34%, and I'm at 13 hours and 23 minutes, 70%. Now, again, I was there for about 8 hours, 9 hours sleeping overnight. So I'm not claiming that it's got that awesome, crazy battery life, but what I am showing you is that it's not losing too much overnight, and that the Android system and the OS drain are not really that bad. They're pretty much normal levels right now. So just wanted to show you that real quick. Google Now works great. Everything's working on Google Now. It's got my traffic to work, it's got my weather and everything like that. When there's football games on, it shows me my football games. So everything's working in Google Now. Taking a look at GPS as well. So you can see I was just doing a test. I had 19 out of 19. Let's see what we get this time. 16 out of 19, and I'm inside 17 out of 19. So GPS is working absolutely wonderful here on this build, so no problems with that at all. The Wi-Fi works great. 4G works great. I did notice I did get more speed out of this radio than I have before. I'm not sure what happened. Normally I get between 3 and 5 megabytes, sometimes 7 megabytes when I'm doing 4G, and I had a test of almost 20 the other day. So let's do a test right now and just see if it's the same as it was the other day. Yeah, so I'm at 6 or 7. I got a test a little while ago at 12. So it's not really living up to what I was just saying right now, but it did give me 17 to 20, which I've never seen before. So I don't know if they just vamped up the towers in my area, or this new radio is giving me a little bit more speed. As far as reception, just a hair better on my 4G reception. I still have 2 bars at my house, which I've always had. Every once in a while I might get a 3rd bar that will come up, but the reception's pretty much the same. Looking at the cameras here, he does take some of the stock icons and make them AOSP. As you can see, the email is AOSP, the camera is AOSP, and some of the other My Files, he's themed ice cream sandwich AOSP in a way. So he's trying to take some of the icons and make them look as AOSP as possible, even though this is TouchWiz. And from what I hear, he's working on a very, 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 very slim version of his JellyBeans ROMs. Don't know what he's going to call it yet. I told him Skinny Beans would be cool, but he said he's got it down to around 300 or less megabytes, which normally we're running files at 700-800 megabytes compressed. So he's pretty excited about that. We'll see when that comes out. And it should be a version of this right here. Now, when we're looking at the camera, I did choose the Samsung camera, so I do have the stock camera on here. But what I also did is I always have the zip file to flash the 4.2 camera. He did take it out of this as an option in Aroma, but you can. I just Googled 4.2 camera. I found a article on Droid Life. And you can download it right there. I do have a video over on my YouTube page that shows you the 4.2 camera and does have download links. So go over to Android University, click the link over in the in my description or my signature on XDA or Roots, and you'll be able to find the video where I talked about it, and we'll show you what it looks like, how it works, the new features on it, and of course the link to download it. You can just download it and flash it in Clockwork Mob Recovery. Okay, so pretty much everything is the same. You can look at the notification menu here. It looks like AOSP-like, no gray buttons with green writing like you do see on the stock ROMs that come out. You have all your toggles up here. Get into your settings menu, time, day, date, all that stuff. So that is what the notification menu looks like. And I think that's pretty much it. You do have all your Samsung widgets that you would normally have. Why you wouldn't, I don't know, but I'm just showing you. Your app drawer, very quick, very fast. Going out to home and back in again, it's almost instant. Now I do have the, if you notice my wallpapers, and if I close my lock screen here and show you, well that's not a Nexus 4 wallpaper, but I do have the Nexus 4 wallpapers that I downloaded, so that's what that one's coming from. I just found it over on downloads, so there's the wallpaper there. Sometimes I'll use this one here, which is pretty sweet. So if you're wondering what my wallpaper is and where I can find it, that is actually the Nexus 4 wallpapers. And I also downloaded the Nexus 4 ringtones, and I put a few of those in as well. So that's where that's coming from. Overall, a great build. It's JellyBeans build number 4 from Beanstown 106. Everything is working great, smooth as can be, no problems with it at all. Definitely give it a try. You can download it on Roots Wiki or XDA. I'll try to put a link in the description for you here so you can just go straight to it. And don't forget to check out some of my other ROM reviews as well. I keep up to date as much as possible with the latest and greatest builds coming out for the Samsung Galaxy S3. So if you want to see the ROM before you flash it, come check out my YouTube page, watch the videos first, and then decide whether you want to flash it. Or while you're waiting for it to download, you can watch the video and get excited for it. Alright? Well, my name is Hobart. Thank you for joining me today. JellyBeans build number 4 from Beanstown 106. Great build. Give it a try.